Hi everybody. So just so you know, I'm going to do this vlog, editing vlog about how we retaliate and how we deal with things. So sorry, I just need to take my medicine. But anyways, so so as you all know, a lot of us react to things in our own way. So example, like let's say someone has been really rude to you in public. The vast majority of people will be really confused or just tell the person that you're really rude. Like personally, they do have a point. However, there are people who whenever they become rude or disrespectful to me, it goes it the it backfires at them because, example, like I had this rude bus driver who was trying to talk smart, talk like a smart ass, and then and I told him, like, yeah, whatever, dick. And he's like, wow. And I'm like, you're the one who, and it's like, bro, you're the one who's been disrespectful and becoming a smart. You're the one who's a smartass and disrespectful in the first place. So if you're rude and disrespectful and a smartass in the first place, don't expect me to not say shit. And I'm not sorry for what I said. I hold my ground, and if you don't like it, too fucking bad. If this is how people deal with it, because and I'll admit I can be harsh at times, but I'm kind of essential to society because people think like if you're rude, just ignore it or stuff. But even though that's people's ideal way to ignore negativity, honestly, I'm not the person who will retaliate a situation whether everyone likes it or not. It's just how I am. I'm because me and my dad, so this is something I want to talk about. Me and my dad show aggression in our own ways. My dad is the kind of like the loudmouth and more aggressive. Like, while I'm aggressive too, but I tend to be more passive than my dad. Like I'm passive aggressive. Example, let's say my dad says something very stereotype, like simple. Like, let's say there's a dude who let's say there's a mariachi singer that I like, example, like, let's say Juan Gabriel. Obviously, because my uncle and I don't really like Juan Gabriel. My dad likes him, but anyways, my uncle made a rude insult about him, and I'm like, now Theo, be fair. It's like, now Theo, be fair. Just because he's gay doesn't make him less or more talented. I just don't like him. So it says, now be fair. Now don't say that. But I do come off with a not so good thing, like kind of like, it's like simple. Like, let's say someone is like this because of that, and I'm like, no, let's not say that. And then I point out another flaw of someone. That's how I am. I'm basically like a troll in person, because honestly, I'm the type of person that, like, I will retaliate whether everyone likes it or not. And I know that sometimes the way I retaliate goes really harsh, but sometimes some rude people need to be put into place. And I understand people find me rude and disrespectful, but people need to be put in place whether you all like it or not. And people do respect me because yes, I can be harsh at times, but at least I'm straightforward. I'm honest. I keep the thing real. So you just can't expect someone to be silent. I'm the type of person that will retaliate, and I will put people to place. And I am kind of, and as I mentioned, with passive aggressive. Me and my dad, I tend to be like, he tends to be more aggressive and is more likely to be in a physical altercation than I am. But while I'm a little more passive when it comes to arguments, I cause the more damage to the opponent versus my dad. So that's the only difference. Like, he's more aggressive, like, verbally, but I'm more aggressive, like, like fighting wise. So it's just how we retaliate. And some people tell me that like you need to stop fighting people. I'm like, people need to stop fighting me. Like, some people are saying like and then there are people like there's this one other person that this was another retaliation because the person said something rude, and then I kind of said it back. They're like, why are you so mean? I'm like, why are you rude in the first place? It's like, why are you rude in the first place? Why did you come and approach me that way in the first place? So it's just because retaliation is different for everybody. And I'll admit, sometimes retaliation is it can be pretty harsh at times. So, but don't take everything that I retaliate personally, because if I beef with someone, or if there's that heated moment, just know that it is not intended to make me look bad. It's just to teach people a harsh lesson. And I don't care if people tell me that they're like don't do this. It's like and and I told them, like, I appreciate your support and all that stuff, but I do my own thing, and no one's gonna change me for nothing. So that's what I wanted to talk about. And we all react to negativity in our own ways, but if you're going to say something rude to someone, especially someone like me, especially me, don't expect me to not say anything back, because I will because I do, like, yes, I obviously, as mentioned before, like, I drop the F-bomb a lot. It's just how I am. Like, I'm a street boy. I'm from the city. I'm from DC, and it's just how city people are. We cuss a lot. Or swear, curse, whatever you want to call it. We do that a lot, and we're not ashamed. We're not ashamed to swear like that. That's the type of person you're dealing with. And another thing that I want to discuss is the retaliation and how people do this physically. So obviously, some of us don't want to. Some people want to stop fighting physically because this or that, but there are people who go they're like, stop fighting me, or else you call the cops. Like, dude, if you fought someone in the first place, the cops are not gonna say, they're not gonna arrest the other person because you do that. And I'm gonna call the cops. Like. I'm trying to do the chicken SpongeBob meme, but anyways, it's like, don't do. I'm gonna call the cops. Like, shut up, dude. You're the one who fought in the first place. So that's another definition of a Karen that was dealing with a fight. So let's say, and then and I'll admit there are some innocent people that are getting hurt, and then they tell me, don't fight me anymore. I'm hurt really badly, or you're gonna hurt me really badly. Like, while I do feel bad that people get hurt really badly in certain fights, you do need to stand up for yourself. And then with me, I'm like, for me, if I tell someone to stop fighting, that means I'm telling them, like, it's not because you're annoying. It's not because I'm gonna do I'm not gonna take action on all this stuff. I tell people to stop fighting me because you're not going to win. You're not going to physically beat me. You know? Like there's this, like this happened in high school one time. This dude tried to keep attacking me, but I couldn't like I'm not letting him beat me up because obviously I keep kicking, punching, etc. Every time he tried to do something, and then he's like stop, and I tell him like stop fighting me. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win the fight. And it's true because you can't expect to win at least once. If I'm strong, if I'm obviously gonna beat someone up, don't keep fighting someone. Like it's just you're just making yourself look weak. That's another thing that really is really weird about people. Like don't fight me because you think you're gonna win the next time. Like if you beef with me, fine, but don't expect to win. That's how I am. Like it's like don't fight it because you're not going to win the fight. And I've proven it like 100% of the time that I've been in a lot of fights. So and it's like people think like, are you even? And then people do question me about the retaliations. Like, are you even tired of fighting people? And the answer to that is no, because I have that energy where I'm gonna keep doing this, and this, and this. Like I'm gonna keep doing it. It's like you're not going to stop me from anything. And I'll even devote 1 hour for someone to try to attempt to hurt me or do something. Like I'm gonna keep beating them up, keep doing, even if it's an hour. And you know, like I'm the type of person that just doesn't give up. I will fight someone. I will do something if they approach me first. I'm not the type of person that will let anyone hurt me. So that's just the way on how this is a video. This is not necessarily an event, but like a discussion on how humans retaliate. So, and I hope this thing is slightly, at least this is like useful at the slightest. So, and I know that I don't respond to things the way people want me to do it, but sometimes you need to put people to place whether you like it or not. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed for now. Thank you all and have a good rest of your week.